Knocked down, and then Gillis cleared it, held in by Montreal. Here's Tremblay. Bumped by Gillis on the play. Naslund to Kerber. To the side of the net. Mondieu shot it just wide. Out in front, and they hit the goal post as Naslund was in at too sharp an angle. Naslund to Chelios. Returned to Naslund. That's Naslund to Mondieu. Cleared away by Brent Ashton at the last second. And Marois for Quebec. Now trying to clear it. Meanwhile, a penalty for Quebec to Bell. Back to the play. Peter Stastny and McPhee get tied up. Penalty coming up. Here's Anton Stastny into a bad angle. Centered out in front. Big save, Penny on Moeller from close in. And now the delayed penalty against Montreal from Quebec City. That's nothing. And now Montreal 2 men short. Quebec just won a 4-against-3 power play. J.F. Sauvé, power play specialist for the Nordiques. To Marois, to Peter Stastny out in front, centered. Anton Stastny scores! The Stastny brothers combining beautifully.
As they do so often. Just a beautiful move, and Penny just had no choice but to stick with Peter Stastny and ignore that wing, and Anton, the odd man advantage, was there off to the side. Look at the move, and then he just slided it, and a backhand shot by Anton Stastny, and it's 1-0 Quebec.
And the Nordiques continue to score the first goal into Naslund, leaving it for Smith. Shot behind the goal. Here's Tremblay into the corner as he's out of the penalty box in Montreal on a brief power play. Naslund shoots, he scores!
Whoa!
A bullet that had eyes.
Right along the ice, Dan. And Matt Naslund continues to carry the offense for the Montreal Canadiens. Look at it, trip right along the ice and into the far corner. Those are the toughest ones to handle, mainly because they're usually deflectable shots. And this one, he may have been screened. Now, that's Rochefort, number 5, out in front, and Moeller. But no, there was no screen. It was just along the ice into the stick side of Mario Gosselin. A 1-1 tie.
Matt Naslund, 6th goal of the playoffs. Chelios played him perfectly, playing the man and leaving the puck alone. Now Robinson. Beating it ahead, onto the wing. Here's the Canadiens attack. Boisvert centered. They score! Bobby Smith set up by Boisvert. And a power play goal by Montreal gives them a 2-1 lead.
What an immense surprise Boisvert has been. Now, he's number 12, and he sets up Bobby Smith right in front of the net. Just a great play, and young Boisvert comes up from Sherbrooke of the American Hockey League. 2 teams had just unloaded him, not liking his services at all, and here he is with his 7th point, and Bobby Smith picks up his 4th goal of the playoffs, and the Canadiens go in front.
Boisvert previously played with Toronto, was involved in a trade to Edmonton at one time. The ladder at it now. Back from Montreal. DeBlois into Robinson. Couldn't get his shot through the defense. Teams each a man short. Naslund centered. Big save as DeBlois was robbed by Gosselin. And DeBlois is down on the ice and injured. Play going right on, and now it's whistled down, and DeBlois down and injured for Montreal.
Well, he went into the boards. He was pinching in. He was flying, saying, you know, whatever happened to... Hey, let's take a look at this again now. We get an idea of what happened to DeBlois. There's the shot, and up comes the stick, and that was Paiement as he just tried to lift his stick as he was shooting the puck. And I think it just rode up on.
Taken out by Robinson. Gainey cleared it. Marois wide by 2 or 3 feet with a shot. Robinson and Anton Stastny fight for it. Puck comes in front to Marois. Over to Rochefort. A shot. Penny the save. Rebound. Goulet scores!
There it is. All kinds of rebounds around. The defense never got a handle on it. And you don't leave Michel Goulet sitting around with that kind of a situation. He's going to score every time. There's Anton breaking in. He was taken out of the play. Peter trailing on the play, and he made his check. He completed his check up against the boards on Gainey. And here it comes as the puck bounces out from behind the net. Robinson trying to control it. It flipped over to Peter, Anton, Marois, everybody. Rochefort got a shot. Rebound again. Boy, a long replay, and there it is as we get Goulet on the rebound.
Michel Goulet's 9th goal of the playoffs. He leads. Clearing to center ice to Anton Stastny, trying to break through. Chelios there defensively for Montreal. Chelios to Carbonneau. Now to Guinea. Guinea against Moeller. Centered ball. They score! Carbonneau! Deflecting in Guinea's goal ball pass. And the Canadiens take the lead again.
Well, a great play by Gainey, but the key to the play was way back in the other end. Alain Côté's not in the play because he lost his stick in the corner. Now here's Gainey going in. He'll beat the defenseman Moeller and then out in front. And there's the check for Côté, at least one of the people that would have helped. The zone, in fact, was flooded by the Canadiens as they broke out quickly. And what a goal. Very nicely done.
E. Carbonneau giving Montreal the lead at 3-2. And Kerbers feeds Gainey. Gainey in with Carbonneau and Nyland. Centers. Oh, Nyland open. Missed it. Green shoots. Glove save. Tough pass. On a rocket by Green. Then Price is there to get it. Number 7, Pat Price. Get across the line for Goulet. Broken up by Robinson. Goulet again. He scores! Michel Goulet!
Deflected goal. It looked like it hit a stick in front. I watched the shot, and it was Ludwig that put his stick in front of it, changed direction just enough to elude Steve Penny. How much Penny could do. Goulet's got that tremendous shot anyway, and Michel Goulet has his 10th goal of the playoffs. What a tremendous playoff he's having. Here it comes. There's the deflection, and into the net it goes down to the glove side of Steve Penny.
His 10th goal in this is 8th playoff game. Rolls the rebound. Number 18, another of the Montreal American delegation, Tom Kerber. Flipping it in, stolen by Carbonneau, right in. Goffin made the save as Carbonneau lost his stick on the play. Gainey over to Chelios. Shoots from a bad angle and hits the side of the net. And now Nyland and Price are into it. Back at center ice. Pat Price and Chris Nyland.
Well, Nyland just ducked under a bunch of punches that Price threw to start this. And he landed one pretty good one right on the chin of Price. There are two competitors out there. Nyland's been very quiet in this Stanley Cup until the game on Thursday night. Well, he's going to have a go here. And that's the end of that. All right, they'll go off for 5 each, no doubt about that, from Quebec City, the Stanley Cup playoffs. This crowd quiet. They are not quiet tonight.
Chelios from the point, a shot blocked. Smith shoots. He scores! Smith from a seemingly impossible angle. And Montreal has the lead again.
Well, now,
they're arguing that the puck, I think, went under the side of the net.
Well, I don't think it did, but I'll tell you what happens on Bobby Smith. He's so tall that when he swung around, we're going to have to look at this. He gets such an angle because that reach of his, and he got an angle on the net. But now they're arguing. Michel Bergeron was the first one to start yelling that it went under the net. The goal judge is saying no, it didn't. He turned the light. Let's take a look at it now. There's Bobby Smith, number 15. He'll come to the side of the net now, as is his role. Now it follows him around. He swings around. Now that's that reach of his, and it looked like it's squeezed between the pad and the goalpost to me. Let's see if we can get a better view of it here now. Here's Smith. Again, that reach. And into the net it goes.
Now, as the argument about whether it's a goal or not continues, some players start to push and shove down in front of the Quebec goal.
Well, I mean, Deblois is in the middle of that there, number 27. Chelios. Well,
Ron, I really couldn't tell whether the puck went in the net by his skate or it went under the side of the net.
Well, now we got a fight. That's Rooney, I think.
And Mark Hunter.
Well, they were... Well, right now Rooney's getting the worst of this. As little Dale Hunter's on top of him.
I think it's Mark Hunter for Montreal. No, it's not.
No, it's Rooney.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's Rooney there. And he's a pretty big fellow. He's just being beaten here by... But this isn't going to stop here. There's an awful lot of milling around going on away from the fight.
Well, both teams have more than the normal 5 players on the ice.
Well, we were in the middle of a change here because of the goal. The linesmen are tied up. If another fight now, Gosselin just slammed his stick at the goal judge.
By the way, as we said at the outset, the off-ice officials for this game are neutral. They're from Buffalo tonight.
Bobby Smith has the goal. It is 4-3. That goal is not going to be erased. All right, now here's Gosselin from behind the net, and this is where he slammed his stick against the glass. That's an intimidating thing when you're sitting behind that. I don't care how many years you've been facing pucks being drifted at you.
It was Mann who was into the fight for Quebec, by the way, and now as he's ushered towards the penalty box, he almost gets into it with another of the Canadians over there.
And
Chris Nyland, who's in the box. And there goes Mann to the dressing room. And he's out of his own zone. Lead pass to Anton Stastny. He's out on the ice with Peter Stastny and Alain Cote. Here's Maxwell. Getting it into the corner. Carbonneau knocking him down. Now Quebec. Cote at the point. Shooting one. Peter Stastny rebound. Big save. Penny on Stastny's backhand. Here's Anton Stastny to Maxwell. Firing it behind the goal. Over onto the other side goes Cote. Trying to clear it. Carbonneau. Lost it to Peter Stastny. Trying to stuff it in, and Penny held it against the post with his skate.
Well, another big save by...
Now to Goulet. Dumping it in. Racing back. Robinson missed it, but Gainey gets to it. And now it's icing, and now Hunter and Carbonneau almost get into it. And here we go again.
Well, what happened there was Hunter took a shot at Chelios as he was going into the net, and what happened was he upended him. He wound up in the net. That got somebody upset. And Nyland is the one that's wrestling around on the ice right now. Chelios is not a fighter, although he got into one with Casper in the Boston series. So those two guys will go.
From Quebec City, the Stanley Cup playoffs on CT. Back to Sauvé. To Anton, to Peter. To Sauvé. Shoots. Big save, Penny. Sauvé again. Check, and Gainey has a breakaway for Montreal. Big save by Gosselin on Bob Gainey's breakaway. And Peter Stastny has it for Quebec. Leaving it for Maxwell. Maxwell weaving his way in. Into Anton Stastny. Back to Bailey. Score! The rookie Bruce Bell.
Well, he gets one chance at one end of the ice. How often does it happen? And he leaned into it. Bruce Bell has not played an awful lot, the rookie. But he pinched in from the point and got a good low shot away on Steve Penny. And the youngster has given the Nordiques a 5-4 lead. They have not led in this hockey game since back in the first period.
A big save by Gosselin, and right back come the Nordiques from a bad angle in. Penny got a piece of that. Here's Paul Gillis for Quebec centered. Just tipped away by Kerbers, and the Canadiens come back. This is McPhee. Into Kerbers. Back to McPhee. His shot blocked. Rebound. Oh, and Gosselin robs Mondeau. The Canadiens again. McPhee wide of the target. But what a save Gosselin made on Mondeau. Here's Mondeau again. To McPhee. He scores! This game is tied again.
Can you believe it? What a tremendous shift that line had, and they just kept getting the puck back, and that was the key. Mondeau has got that great ability in close quarters, and he handled the puck well. Then McPhee got loose and just circled around. He was behind the defense and alone. But it was the checking and forechecking of this line. But look at the move by Mondeau, and then he just slipped it back, and that's the reason why all of a sudden the puck just changed direction, and McPhee found himself alone in front of Gosselin.
McPhee's second goal of the playoffs, the native of Sydney, Nova Scotia. As fast, Chelios racing up. Has to circle back and drop it to Robinson. Now to Chelios again. Chris Chelios moving in. Lets the shot go wide of the net. Here's McPhee. And McPhee with 2 in a row gives Montreal the lead.
Well, the speed of Chris Chelios set this one up. He presented a 4-on-2 as he came over the line, and then everybody tried to scramble back, and all he did was shoot it off the rear end of Gosselin into the net. I don't know whether McPhee will tell us after the game that he planned it that way.
I really think he did. He took a look. It's the only thing he could do, and he seemed to try and bank it in off. Lucien Deblois. Gosselin used his stick to good advantage to knock it away. Here's Bobby Smith to the point. Gosselin the save. Tremblay's rebound shot. Just wide. First he stopped Green, and then 67 minutes to Quebec, 61 to Montreal.
Bob Myers going to sleep well tonight.
Now here we go again. Hunter winding up on top. Is that Tremblay that he's involved with?
Oh, yeah, it looks like Mario. The two guys who really come in here and battle it out. Every second they're on the ice here. That's Mario. Sure it is. Dale Hunter, who looks
Hunter was cut earlier over the eye.
Of the first 40 games, the Canadiens were locked in a tie or down a goal in the final minute of the game.
Herrois for Quebec trying to center. Ashton in the clear. They score! Lima deflection in. This game is tied 6-6.
Well, that was the one thing that they tried to preach. You had a turnover at the blue line, and it turned around. Ashton was the man who turned it over right at the line. There it comes. And back it came. Now here's Ashton picking it up. He got behind Chelios, cleared it in front, and Paymo turned for the net and deflected it in. There's first of all Sauvé, Paymo, and then Paymo getting it from the middleman who was Ashton on the play. But the turnover came at the line, but they failed to force it out.
Will Paymo's third goal of the playoffs, and there's Hunter into McPhee, who has scored 2 of the Montreal goals. The Hunter, number 20. Cleared by the Nordiques, held in by Ludwig. Shot! Rebound! Oh, and it's tipped away at the last second by the Quebec defenseman Marois. That looked like... Shot off the boards, and McPhee leads one. Here's a chance for Mark Hunter again. Around Price and on goal. Oh, and he hit the goal post this time. And then the goal was knocked loose. And now an altercation in the corner. To that Fuller. Leads one, intercepted by McPhee, out to Hunter. Banned on his shot as the puck bounced on him. And the Nordiques come back. Here's Goulet. Around Chelios at the goal post. Oh, Goulet hit the post. A shot from the point. Chelios to save. Stastny a shot. Penny a save on that. Here's Peter Stastny. Ridden up. And now Hunter to Chelios. Chelios spun around by Price in Montreal zone. Here's Robinson to Smith. Bobby Smith into Boisvert, back to Smith. Gosselin sprawling save, and he's able to smother it. And Mario Gosselin with a game save. And back comes Peter Stastny to Anton Stastny. Now to Goulet to Anton, right in. Oh, and a big save by Penny with his skate there. Into that, but Rossbourg is there for Quebec to Ashton. Now to Gillis, broken up by the back-checking of Boisvert to Smith, ahead to Naslin. In the clear, Naslin! Gosselin! Highway robbery on Naslin! And Gosselin just saved it again for Quebec. Long shot by Payman. Penny the save. Stastny Into Sobek. Back to Moeller, shooting off the side of the net with that low drive. Here's Sobek again. Into Anton Stastny. Back to Moeller. Not wide. Peter Stastny tried to jam it in. Still loose, and then Penny came across and grabbed the loose puck. Back control from the faceoff. Quick pass to Dale Hunter. He fires it in. Digging in his Kumpel. Centered up. Drop. Goulet is stopped by Penny. That puck seemed to go up on end on him just as he went to shoot. That shot, a weak one, wide of the net. Gainey trying to center. Carbonneau to Devlois. Checked just as he went to shoot by Goulet. And then Gosselin was able to make the save. Now Kumpel is bumped on the play. Green for Montreal. Tied up. Dale Hunter. Shooting. Goal! Quebec wins it on a goal by Dale Hunter. Dale Hunter has done that to the Montreal Canadiens once before.
To win a series, here he has put the Nordiques in front 2-1 on the series. Picked the far side with a slap shot. Here it comes now. Down the boards they come. A hard check thrown on Kumpel as he ran into Rick Green right at center ice. Now Green can't hold it at the blue line. And it pops out, and here's a good hard shot. And he finds the far side on it. Let's see it again. There's Green working along the boards. Checked loose by Goulet. Right to Hunter, and I'll tell you, I think that Penny moved a little late on it and slid it into the far corner, and Les Nordiques have taken a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series.
18:36 of overtime, and there's the man that scored it, Dale Hunter of the Nordiques. The final score, Quebec 7, Montreal 6, Quebec